This man will change crypto as we know it. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and today is January 20th, 2021, and today is Inauguration Day. Incoming with the new administration is a new cabinet on Capitol Hill, and there is a new SEC chairman coming on board named Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler was the head of the CFTC from 2009 to 2014, and now he is about to be put in charge of the Securities and Exchanges Commission. So in today's video, we are going to be breaking down what this appointment means for Bitcoin and why you need to be paying attention to who is in charge of the SEC on Capitol Hill. We have a lot to cover in today's video. You're going to get some great value out of today's video, so without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Gary Gensler, chair of the CFTC from 2009 to 2014, he helped to bring order to a wasteland of financial ruin after the 2008 financial crisis. But this video is not about 2008. This video is about 2021. And in 2021, we have a lot of geopolitical forces that are going to have a major impact on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We talked about a couple of weeks ago about how Biden's proposed $2 trillion stimulus package would result in US dollar inflation, which is going to drive value to Bitcoin. But now we need to talk about his chairman of the SEC appointee, Gary Gensler. When Gary was the chairman of the CFTC, he developed a reputation as a tough regulator. According to a Bloomberg profile, his name became an explicative to many on Wall Street. He faces a similar assignment when it comes to cryptocurrencies and blockchain as he enters the SEC chairman role. As the CFT chair, Gensler was largely credited with bringing order to the derivatives industry that had run amok, according to many observers, caused the financial crisis of 2008. So we have someone who is known as a tough regulator and someone who brings order to industries that are not being run very well. That might not sound like a good thing to you in cryptocurrency. This actually might sound like a very bad thing for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, but I don't actually know that that's going to be a bad thing for Bitcoin. Why? Well, let's keep reading. As far as regulation is concerned, this right now is an especially critical juncture for cryptocurrencies and blockchain. Crypto prices are rising again as institutional investors warm up to the asset class, and Coinbase is filing an IPO with the SEC. The SEC also just filed suit against XRP, claiming that it's an unregistered security. As you probably know, there is quite a lot going on right now with the mixture and the marriage of traditional cryptocurrency markets and traditional financial markets. Coinbase will be the first initial public offering of a cryptocurrency and blockchain technology company that we have seen, valued at around $25 billion. We are in an era, and this is my first point, we're in an era right now where the foundation is being laid of regulatory clarity that we will have to sit on top of and build on top of for decades to come. That's why this appointment is so important for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You need to pay attention to what's going on in politics. You need to pay attention to what's going on Capitol Hill and in the Fed and in the SEC and in the CFTC, because these things have real-world impacts on cryptocurrency and thus your portfolio. So reading on, this is really the paragraph I want to draw the most attention to. I will link this in the description down below and you can read this entire article, but this right here is what I want to commentate on. Gensler has alternated between censure and praise in his commentary on cryptocurrencies and blockchain. In a previous CoinDesk op-ed, he referred to cryptocurrencies and blockchain as an innovative irritant and a catalyst for change. He also discussed the need to bring the Federal Reserve into the modern payments era and recommended that digital currencies such as Libra be brought under SEC regulation to ensure investor protection. But he has come down hard on ICOs, initial coin offerings, and talked about bringing unregulated cryptocurrency exchanges under government agencies. So I want to make sure there's a very important distinction here, because the word regulation may as well be a curse word in the cryptocurrency market. Regulation is not an inherently evil or bad thing for the cryptocurrency market. In fact, it's one of the things that is going to allow Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to become a large industry. The very first point I have to make here is that, like it or not, we will see regulation on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Like it or not, we will see the government having some say in the way that exchanges are run. It's simply a matter of when, not if. The question then becomes, what does that regulation look like? Is that regulation beneficial for cryptocurrency, or does it hurt it? And in fact, based on what I'm reading right here, it seems that Gary Gensler seems to like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and even thinks that the US and the Federal Reserve should be brought up into the current era with things like digital currencies and CBDCs that we've talked about in previous videos. It's important that you understand that regulation on Ponzi schemes is actually a very good thing for the industry. If there was a little bit more oversight on the cryptocurrency industry, how many thousands of people wouldn't have lost their money in BitConnect? How many thousands of people might have been protected against the Mt. Gox hack back in 2013? How many people would be prevented from buying into an ICO and the ICO developers walking with all of the money and then fleeing to the Caymans and living on a private island with your hard-earned money. Regulation, this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to say because it needs to be said, is not an inherently bad thing. I'm just as much of a libertarian as most of the people watching this channel. I am just as for the government staying the heck out of my business as a lot of you guys are. But we need to look at these things on a case-by-case basis, and I think this guy might actually be a good thing for the cryptocurrency market. At the end of the day, we don't know yet because he hasn't taken office yet. He hasn't done anything in cryptocurrency yet, but I am interested to see what you think about this in the comment section, and I'm interested to follow his tenure as chair of the SEC. I would encourage you to keep up with this guy seriously, especially in this modern era. You need to be paying attention to politics. You need to know what's going on Capitol Hill. You need to know what's going on with the way our country is being run, especially how it applies to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So we're going to keep you updated on all of that here on the Crypto Jeb channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, consider following us. We are posting 2 videos a day and live streaming every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream that we did earlier. If you did, like I said, hit that subscribe button. We're posting a ton of content, but that is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.